Hey everyone, thanks for coming. Horror is a genre that delves into the darkest parts of our imagination and reminds us that we're not alone in the dark. Welcome to my spin-off show where we look into movies, shows, books, games, and basically whatever I like. Welcome to Critically Creepy with Kenzi. Today we look at movies that really need more time to tell their tale and live rent-free in my head. They're just so good. Here are 4 horror movies that need a sequel or a prequel in no particular order. These are all my opinion. If you have your opinion of your own, just let me know. I'd love to hear them. And I'd love to have more movies, games, and books and whatever to make more of these with. Of course, as we're talking about movies, there will be spoilers, so here's your last warning. Are you still here? Good. We started one of my all-time favorite comfort films that took horror, shook it up, put some comedy, some self-realization, and then smashed me. So keep watching for 4 horror movies that really deserve a prequel or a sequel. And without further ado, here we go. 4 horror movies that really need prequels or sequels. Love ya. Number 4, Cabin in the Woods. Cabin in the Woods is a love child between Joss Whedon and Drew Goddard. Need we say more? Joss Whedon, let's be honest. They take the trope of the students heading to a rusty cabin in the back end of wherever and satire it raw. Every trope they can think of, they grabbed and stirred into this melting pot. The film is about a normal group of educated friends. Kristen Connolly, Chris Hemsworth, Anna Hutchinson, Bryan Krantz, Jesse Williams. Go to a cousin's cabin for a mini break. Pretty normal, right? As they get there, we realise there is nothing normal about it. Travelling there, they meet the archetypal human wearing a warning label. Give them a chance to turn back. Honestly, when Mordecai calls the government team, the conversation still makes me laugh after the millionth time watching it.
Cleanse the world of their ignorance and sin. Bathe them in the crimson of... Am I on speakerphone?
No, absolutely not. Speakerphone, no, I wouldn't do that.
Yes, I am. I can hear the echo.
Oh my god.
Of course, they ignore him and continue to the classic cabin that should only appeal to murderers or creatives. Enter the evil underground organisation with all the faces you have come to know and love from Joss. They have the fun job of directing the macabre snuff films for the people underneath. They have different plans for the guys, drugging them with all sorts of hormones and magical concoctions to turn them into the trope characters. The dumb blonde, jock, the stoner, the nerd, and the virgin. We watch the characters become stereotypes, ignoring all the things that we know they should be doing and that they know they should be doing. Because, let's be honest, we all sit there and yell at the TV. We're watching a movie and go, "Don't go downstairs! Don't separate!" They ignore all of that. You know all of these things will get you killed.
Have to stay together. We should split up.
Yeah, good idea.
Really?
Funnily enough, the smartest one in the group is the stoner. Because the stoner's drugs work better than the drugs that the government made.
Society needs to crumble. We're all just too chicken shit to let it.
Which is something about small business. We see the underhanded nature of the entire situation. These events have been highly orchestrated to appease some long-forgotten deity. And it's covered around the world. Each country has to try to win against the movie monsters, but it also has to be interesting for the gods. They create this reality show that, let's be honest, I'd be totally into watching. The kick is they only need one team to win. Everyone else is fodder. Which is even more upsetting when you have a look at the Asian countries and you realise they're all children. Orcs. No one wins. The gods will wake up from their slumber and all hell will break loose. The reason I really like this movie is because they take every trope from all the movies and games and TV shows that we've watched over the years, strips them down, knocks them on their head, and really has fun with them in a sarcastic, clever way that only Joss can do. Some of the movies they take into consideration: Evil Dead, Hellraiser. Let's be honest, basically everything from the 90s. The reason I would love to have a prequel or even sequel of this is really simple. the love of horror and to see all the monsters give their time in the sun. Also, you can learn about the department and the history there. I mean, did people choose to work there for the greater good? Or was it a you were the chosen one situation? There is so much to delve into. You could even go for longer than Buffy and Angel combined. I would watch every single episode, drink them in, adore them, like I love Spike and Willow. Sorry, Buffy and Angel. I'd also like to know more about the gods. What made them hate humans so much? But love reality TV.
Oh, that shit we were playing with. They made us choose. They made us choose how we die.
Number 3, Trick or Treat. One thing you're going to learn about me really quickly is I've got a massive soft spot for short stories of any type, especially when they all come together. Trick or Treat, was made in 2007, is one of those timeless films that follows us into the dark. Trick or Treat offers a fresh take on Halloween horror, making it a beloved and enduring gem. In the fictional town of Warren Valley, Ohio, Halloween night unfolds with eerie tales. The film weaves 4 interconnected stories, all centered around a trick-or-treater, Sam. Through a glimpse into a few of the stories. Emma, who despises Halloween, blows out the jack-o'-lantern before midnight, breaking tradition. Will her actions have deadly consequences? Principal Stephen Wilkins catches a child, Charlie, stealing candy from an unattended bowl. It's going to teach him a lesson. Laurie, college virgin, hopes to meet the right guy on Halloween night. The story makes unexpected twists as she navigates this holiday's mysteries. And Mr. Craig, the cantankerous old man, hiding a secret. Will it all come to a surface this Halloween? Though there are many antagonists and big bads in this film, the main devilish entity is Sam, childlike enforcer of Halloween night. Sam's a fascinating blend of innocence and malevolence. Sam first appeared in Michael Dougherty's 1996 animation short film, Season's Greetings, where he played a pivotal role. Over the years, Sam has become an icon of Halloween. Fans celebrate him at horror conventions, on social media, and during their own spooky viewings of the movie. His burlap sack mask, button eyes, and pumpkin motif have made him instantly recognizable. Plus, he's cute as a button and kills people with candy. What's not to love? Should anyone disrespect Halloween, blowing out jack-o'-lanterns too early, stealing candy, breaking other customs, Sam intervenes. His methods can be both playful and deadly. The movie perfectly balances frights with dark humor. It embraces Halloween's playful spirit while delivering genuine chills. Unlike linear narratives, Trick or Treat weaves together multiple interconnected storylines. Each tale unfolds on Halloween night, creating a rich tapestry of horror. The non-linear structure keeps viewers guessing and engaged. The cinematography feels creepy, and the perfect music choices wrap us in a dark cocoon and makes us feel dangerous. Despite limited initial screenings, Trick or Treat gained a devoted fan base. Its cult status has grown over time. Fans celebrate its clever storyline, memorable characters, and seasonal charm. They even have special events on Halloween around the world for it. I would love to see either prequel or sequel of this, it doesn't really matter. I think the characters all have great backstories that could be developed, and they shouldn't be left untold. I think it would make amazing viewing to have some of those characters, prequel, sequel, however works, and go check out some new ones as well. Love to see it. And after years of anticipation, the sequel, Trick or Treat 2, is finally in active development with Legendary Pictures. It hasn't been officially greenlit, but it's getting there. It's promising a showdown between Sam and a formidable nemesis. And there you have it. Twisted tale of Trick or Treat. Remember, never blow out your jack-o'-lanterns too soon. The darkness awakes those who break the pact. And Sam is always watching.
It's my first time, so just bear with me.
Number 2, Event Horizon. In the year 2047, a group of astronauts embark on a harrowing mission to investigate and salvage the long-lost spaceship Event Horizon. 7 years earlier, this deep space research vessel mysteriously vanished during its maiden voyage. Now, it has reappeared in the orbit of Neptune, bringing with it even more mystery and terror. As the crew of the Lewis and Clark delves deeper into the truth behind the ship's disappearance, they uncover a sinister force that defies comprehension. The event horizon holds a secret darker than the void itself, and its return heralds a cosmic nightmare beyond imagine. As the rescue crew explores the derelict ship, they encounter eerie signs of life, ghostly whispers echoing through the corridors. The walls bear witness to unspeakable terrors. The original crew, now dead, left behind cryptic messages etched in madness. What malevolent force consumed them? They're still lurking, hungry for more souls? Dr. William Ware, a brilliant mind behind the ship's gravity drive, explains its purpose. Picture 3 metal rings whirring around a central coil. A smaller version of the machine from Contact. This device creates a black hole, allowing instantaneous travel across vast distances. What lies behind the event horizon? A realm of nightmares, perhaps? Lawrence Fishburne portrays Captain S.J. Miller, commanding officer of the spaceship Lewis and Clark. Sam Neill plays Dr. William G. Billy Weir, the designer of the mysterious starship Event Horizon. Kathleen Quinlan portrays Peters, a medical technician aboard the Lewis and Clark. Jolie Richardson takes on the role of Lieutenant M.L. Stark, the communications and executive officer of the Lewis and Clark. The Event Horizon draws inspiration from H.P. Lovecraft's cosmic horror, where the universe harbors ancient malevolent forces beyond human comprehension. The director Paul W.S. Anderson infuses the film with Gothic architecture, creating an unsettling atmosphere reminiscent of haunted cathedrals. The ship's name itself, Event Horizon, alludes to the boundary of a black hole, point of no return. Religious iconography and themes of damnation permeate the film. Like Kubrick's masterpiece, Event Horizon explores isolation, madness, and the malevolent influences of a place. The first time I saw this movie, it seemed it was directly out of my nightmares, creating a hellscape that was truly horrifying mesh of horror and sci-fi.
Did you hear it?
It shows you things. Horrible things.
Absolutely kick-ass, something I had never thought was possible. The acting, footage, lighting all set the perfect hopeless setting, so terrifying we could just scream into the vacuum of the void. Regardless of if you choose a prequel or a sequel, nightmarish stories needs to be told, delving into the deep dark. I want answers. I want more.
Let me show you.
Unfortunately, the director Paul Anderson has no interest in making a sequel. He remains proud of the original film, even though it faced challenges during its release due to studio demands. I'd love to see a prequel where you see how the ship is made, what made him go there anyway, what actually happened. I'd like to see a sequel and see what happens to the characters afterwards, remaining surviving ones, obviously. There are so many different ways they could do it. They could have brand new people coming to the ship. Regardless, it would be amazing. And I think everyone needs a bit more Event Horizon in their lives. If you haven't seen it, get on it. Go watch this, come on. Event Horizon remains a chilling voyage into the abyss, a cautionary tale about humanity's pursuit of forbidden knowledge. And my darlings, remember, some doors should never be opened. Some horrors lie beyond the Event Horizon. Number 1. Autopsy of Jane Doe. I invite you to step into a dimly lit autopsy room, where the air hangs heavy with secrets and the scalpel dances upon the edge of the unknown. The spotlight falls upon the Autopsy of Jane Doe, a supernatural horror film that peels back the skin, history, to reveal its chilling core. The Autopsy of Jane Doe is a 2016 supernatural horror film directed by Andre Ovredal. It stars Brian Cox and Emile Hirsch as father and son coroners who experience supernatural phenomenon while examining the body of an unidentified woman played by Olwen Kelly. The plot revolves around a mysterious corpse found in the basement during a murder investigation, leading to a night of eerie discoveries and dark secrets. In 2016, we meet Tommy and Austin, the father and son duo of coroners. Their world revolves around the dead, silent witnesses to life's mysteries. For one fateful night, they encounter a body that defies explanation, Jane Doe. Her skin, once warm, now cold. Her eyes, once curious, now vacant. As they perform her autopsy, they uncover scars etched into her organs, strange artifacts hidden within her flesh, and the signs of unspeakable torment. Jane Doe's tongue is missing. Her lungs are charred, a symphony of suffering etched upon her very being. Scalpel leads them down a dark path. Jane Doe, it seems, is not an ordinary victim. She carries the weight of centuries, a survivor of the infamous Salem witch trials in 1693. The New England Puritans, fueled by fear and fanaticism, tried to snuff out her life using a paralyzing agent, Jimson weed. But Jane Doe defied them. Her spirit lingered beyond the grave. She became a symbol not only for her own suffering, but also for innocent souls accused of witchcraft. Their screams echo through the night, a haunting chorus of injustice. Director Andre weaves his magic. The autopsy room transforms into a stage of the supernatural. Dark corridors etched like veins, flickering lights casting shadows upon the stainless steel tables. Each incision becomes a ritual, revealing secrets and inviting dread. And the camera, it lingers on Jane Doe's lifeless form. Her mystery, her power, her defiance, all captured in the lens. The film dances between art house horror and heart-pounding jump scares, ensnaring us in a web. Jane Doe is more than a corpse. She's a vessel of vengeance, a conduit for the rage of the wrongly accused women. Supernaturally preserved, her body becomes an emblem of historical brutality. As Tommy and Austin delve deeper, they confront the sins of the past, the hysteria, the ignorance, the cruelty. The Autopsy of Jane Doe whispers a warning. Beware meddling with forces beyond your understanding. The witch trials were cautionary tales, and Jane Doe stands as a ghostly reminder. Innocent lost, vengeance sought. So as you continue your day, remember Jane Doe. She's not just a cadaver. The mirror reflecting our darkest impulses. And perhaps, just perhaps, her revenge still smoulders in the shadows. I would love to see a prequel. How everything happened to Jane Doe. Are there any other instances between? Just anything. And obviously, with the sequel, I want to see if it just continues on. Jane Doe is definitely something not to be missed.